Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are streaming live on Facebook and the day is Monday, the 14th of December. 14th of December, there's like 10 more sleeps to Christmas. And today I really would love you to meet my beautiful, and I'm gonna call her mine because I love her so much. She is my beautiful sister. She is a Russian goddess and she's just amazing. And I met this beautiful sister Irina in Athens 3 years ago when she was a theta healing translator for Vienna Steibel, and we met the same time I met Nicole, and we smiled. And then a few months later, we went to Switzerland, and we were in Switzerland on another course. And as fate did it, we just started to work together. We worked together, and something hit it off between us. We just went, and then we started to talk about the angelic Reiki, and then all angels started to come in, and it's just our journey together has just grown. We've traveled to Bali. Irina is the first angelic Reiki master in Russia. She's the first woman to teach angelic Reiki, which is phenomenal. I mean, she just welcome.
Thank you.
Can I just say, how beautiful is she? I mean, isn't she just, when she came on, I went, oh, I really do have the best looking friends. She is so beautiful. Look at her face. Look, she gets really shy. Irina, welcome to When the Goddess Calls interviews. How are you, sister?
Well, thank you so much, Tina. You know, when you do the introductions, it is a masterpiece, really. Well, you really you know how to make people feel so, wow, so happy. Thank you so much for you sharing that wonderful feelings of appreciation. And I do appreciate all the moments when we really first very briefly met in Athens, and I was doing that time translation for Vienna for the classes there. And I remember the beautiful city of Athens and the wonderful atmosphere there. And then when we were in Switzerland and we started working in pair, I remember your words when you said, "Welcome to the tribe." And immediately, you know, I started crying. I was having this feeling that finally I have found my tribe. Before these words, I could not even realize that I was missing it. You know, sometimes there is some sort of pain inside, or grief, or, you know, like longing for something. And when you don't even know what you're longing for, you know, you just feel some sort of emptiness. And that at some moments, it's like, wow, welcome to the tribe. Immediate fulfillment, you know, immediate fulfillment, feeling like I'm in the right place, I'm in with right people, like it is filled. This hole inside, one more hole inside is filled in. Because many of us, I may not say all of us, but many of us, we do have some sort of emotional holes inside, longing for soulmate relationships, knowing that there is somebody for us and we are for somebody, but not able to meet the person, and having that feeling as if something is not like there. Having this longing for being together with a circle of women, as we are now this lifetime in women body, longing for this feeling of sister, shoulder to shoulder, hugging sister, looking eyes into eyes, like we are now looking into one another eyes, and other sisters are looking into our eyes and looking into your eyes every day with your mantras and meditations and so many other things. And when during our life path and our spiritual path, we manage um, to feel in, and then we manage to share. We manage to share our fulfillment, our love, our inspiration, light with other people. And that is what is giving me this lifetime so much, well, I would say enthusiasm, so much joy doing that thing. So thank you so much for showing me where my tribe is.
I know, it's amazing. So I mean, I'm going to read your biography. Now, you do work in Russia, and I was meant to come over this year, but whatever happens in the world's prevented that from happening. But we know it's going to happen. But you've gone on to teach theta healing online. So for anyone, any of my Russian goddess sisters or brothers or gods that are watching this, and you want to learn theta healing, but you're not very good with the English language, and you are and you speak Russian, in any form of Russian, because there's many different dialects. Irina is my sister in the east of Europe that teaches theta. So you can jump on anytime online. She will be teaching, and she does teach it in person. And your office, her office is in it's in Red Square, isn't it?
It is very, very close to it, less than 1 kilometer. So it
Yeah.
is very, it is called the Golden Mile of Moscow. This area is called the Golden Mile of Moscow.
Wow. I'm so excited to visit. I think some of us, I interviewed another lady, one of our students, and she was telling us about Russia, and I think we all fell in love with it. And I was like, oh my God, I've got to come. But now you've said that, I've just got to spend some time with you. But I want to read. So Irina is in the second volume, and I'm going to read. So I love her so much. So Irina is the founder and the CEO of the Academy of Irina Vostorg, the Radiant Woman Limited, the registered trademark company in Moscow, Russia. She is an interpreter, MBA, psychologist, life coach, healer, Reiki master, theta healing, and she's a certificate of science instructor. She's a motivational speaker, expert on Russian TV. Of course she is. In her beautiful office in the center of Moscow, you can see Irina's paintings on the walls. You can feel the warm and home-like atmosphere and be treated like a dear guest. I can assure you, she's just got the heart of just, not only the heart of a lioness, but a goddess. There's so much love there. Irina was born on the 11th of July, 1969 in Belarus, and has been living in Moscow for 11 years. She is now experienced her 50th Earth year with grace and joy, looking for new soul opportunities. She's ready to share her knowledge and inspire women of 45 plus to live a fulfilled life, radiating light and energy. Irina is the author of more than 15 workshops and seminars for women. She loves her family, where 2 ginger cats are fully fledged members along with human beings. Of course, we love our fur babies. Both of the cats are foundlings and are true blessings, of course. Irina's personal slogan is live, breathe, and shine. And she is looking forward to sharing her taste of life with thousands of people here in Russia and abroad. She speaks fluent English. She is open to teach theta healing and other modalities, as well as offer personal sessions live and online, both in Russian and English. And there's her details as well. And you can follow her on Facebook and all social media. Now, Irina, that's beautiful. Her story is incredible too. And there's Kundalini stuff. She does so much. There's so much about her that she didn't put in here. But 1969 is the year where all the best people were born.
Yes.
And me too. And tell us about Belarus, because here in the West we hear about Russia, and really we hear, St. Petersburg or Moscow. You don't really hear a lot about, and if you do hear about bits and pieces, there's always been some sort of troubles, or we're never told, which of course is the news around the world. We're never told the beauty of your country, the absolute beauty. Now, you were born in Belarus. Tell us about Belarus and tell us how you came onto your spiritual path.
Oh, well, yes. Belarus, it is a country where now it is approximately 9 million people living there. Well,
wow.
And geographically, it is considered to be the center of Europe because because Europe is considered till the Mount of Urals. So these are considered to be Europe, and Belarus being in between that territory, and it is on the routes from east to west and from south to north.
Wow.
So this country borders with Russia. If we look at Belarus, then on the west, on the east, sorry, it is Russia. On the west, it is Poland, it is Lithuania, while Latvia. On the south, there is Ukraine. So if you go from going from for example, by car to Europe, you obviously go through Belarus. It is a country which is very full with woods and forests, a lot of it. It's a very, very green country. Well, and it has some forests which are practically untouched. So, like very, what is the way, like ancient forests, really ancient forests. It is a country where there are a lot of lakes and a lot of rivers. One of the names for Belarus, it is a blue country because it is filled with rivers and lakes with very, very pure water. And we have special resort areas surrounded around these lakes. It is beautiful. It is mostly a flat country with, we have some hills, not very high, there are no mountains. So there are a lot of areas with meadows, a lot of areas with a lot of areas, where you can look and you see a lot of territory. It is a pleasure for the eyes. Yeah. The capital is called Minsk. It is a city with a little bit more than a million people population, 1,200,000, I believe so. This city was practically completely renewed after the Second World War because the country was practically completely destroyed. So it is a modern city with buildings. And what else? Now this country, during the last 4 months, this country is going through difficult times because there is the peaceful revolution against the power there, and people trying to change that. So these are really hard times. And unfortunately, these days, this country is called to be the most dangerous for journalists in the whole Europe.
Really?
Yes. And it is a pain for many Belarusians living in and outside because of what is happening these last 4 months there. And we pray, and in my activity, I pray every day for this country, and with my students, I pray for the peaceful resolving of this situation, for the peaceful change of power, and for all the people who are now imprisoned to let free, and there are thousands of them, unfortunately. So it is really hard time, and I'm in daily contact with my friends and members of the family, and some of them, unfortunately, had this hard experience of being even to prison and then back. So,
Wow.
so if you could pray just in your daily prayer, just send
Yes,
peace and love to Belarus, to people there, I would be really very grateful for you, because we need this support, and
of
we
course.
we strongly believe that things will change. And I think that this is one of the things that we people doing healing and spiritual path, because when we change ourselves, when we grow, there is obviously changes in the environment, in politics, in ecology, in education, in different spheres of life. We we prayed for things to become better, but
Mm-hmm.
I was not always interested in healing. No, interested is not maybe the correct word. I was
Mm-hmm.
not in healing, I would say.
Yeah.
Um, mm, my parents were interpreters, and they worked in foreign countries, and we lived for some time when I was a child in Morocco, and it was, I don't remember really much because I was a kid, but this experience of other cultures, it was within our family all the time. And my parents, they spoke and they speak, because my father passed away and my mom is alive. They spoke English and French and Italian, and the culture of different countries, of different worlds, was within our home. That's why my choice was to join, to become a student of the linguistic university, and I did that.
Mm-hmm.
So I studied there English and French and Italian as well, and then I worked as interpreter, and then I studied MBA, and again there in Belarus, and then I worked for companies that was in reinsurance business. So I was connected with the financial world. And I was
Mm-hmm.
really very much interested in that. However, all the time I was feeling that there is something else which I could not even realize what I am dreaming about. I was
Mm-hmm.
very much interested in psychology. And um, 12 years ago, I was invited to move to Russia, to Moscow. It was by business opportunity. I did that. And there, it is a place. And when you come, Tina, you will feel that,
I
this is
know.
a
I can
place with
feel it already. Yeah.
enormous, enormous opportunities, like Moscow never sleeps. Maybe like London, like New York, it never sleeps. And I got into a lot of studies for the soul, coaching, therapy, and everything. And day by day, I was feeling that I'm more and more interested in that. And one moment, I took a decision to stop my career in business, and
Mm-hmm.
that was quite a difficult decision, because I had a lot of feeling that how could I live without, I was getting salary from the company, and now
Yeah.
I have to earn for myself. And I didn't know how to do that. And I was very much scared of what can I offer people. I study a lot, but can I really be a help to other people? And I know that this is the stage which many healers, or many coaches, they go through it when they move, when they change their career, because they feel stable in some position, and
Mm-hmm.
then they don't know how to make a step forward. So it
Mm-hmm.
was really scary, but thanks to the angel, thanks to the creator, day by day, step by step, I was moving this, I was taking these steps, and I studied a lot of modalities. And one of the modality uh, is Kabbalah. Some people call
Yes.
it
Tell us about
Kabbalah.
Kabbalah, because so many people. I mean, I was drawn to Kabbalah probably about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I had this really strong calling for it, but I didn't go down that path. I've got some books, but didn't actually go down that path. I went onto the theta healing path, which I'm very blessed because it was my divine timing. But tell people about the Kabbalah, because they hear about the Kabbalah. I mean, it's beautiful. So please explain.
Kabbalah, it is called the ancient wisdom, and it is really ancient because some first mentioning of the Kabbalah is more than 4,000 years ago. So it is an ancient thing. And there is the most important book for Kabbalah is called Torah. So in fact it is the Bible. Well, but you know, that part of the Bible that speaks about the time before Jesus. So this is Torah. And there are still a lot of people who studied Kabbalah, who were, you know, like investigators of Kabbalah, and they were writing commentaries to Torah, and they were trying to explain what all these stories are all about. So it looks like it is just a book of stories, sometimes really strange stories, but what is the essence of that? So Kabbalah explains what in fact, what energy is revealed in each story. In each, there is every year, so in all the week, every week, there is a new energy which is being revealed. So there is a chapter for each week, and this chapter opens some energy. Let me tell you, Tina, what is the chapter and the energy of this week we are in?
Okay.
Are you interested?
Very.
Very. Okay, good. The portion of this week in Kabbalah is told in Torah. The name of this portion is Miketz, and Miketz is about prosperity, abundance, money, about growing and, you know, achieving this place in prosperity and having the ability to share with other people. Yeah. So
I feel the energy. I feel the energy.
And there is as well a holiday in, well, some people call it holiday, but we call it, you know, like the opening of the skies, which is called Hanukkah.
Hanukkah? Yeah.
Hanukkah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So these 8 days of miracles, I know that you love miracles.
I do.
So today, well, we are this Hanukkah period, and these 8 days, they finish this week on Friday, where we can pray and ask for all the possible miracles in our lives. So this is the most powerful part of the whole year. Well, according to Kabbalah, I don't want to say anything about other.
I know, I know, and I know that this is, and so in the New Age, they say it's from now until the 21st, but it's the Hanukkah, and it's beautiful, and I say so many prayers and my affirmations, and I do, and I can feel the shift. I mean, I can really feel the shift. I mean, this morning I was like, anything is possible, that kind of miracle energy. That's what I felt. I woke up this morning. Anything is possible.
Absolutely. Anything is possible. And today is the day of the when the new moon is entering. Yeah, so this, which brings again the energy of dreams and renewal there. And today is the day of the, how we call it in English, of the sun. We have it, when the sun is covered, the sun.
An eclipse?
It's not, yeah, I think it is an eclipse. Yeah, sun eclipse. Yeah. Sun eclipse. Yeah. So it is an extremely powerful day today.
Brilliant.
Well, and I'm really very happy that we all can make our manifestations, our dreams, and put them into reality. Yeah.
It's so exciting, isn't it? It's just like, oh, it's so lovely to hear you speak about that, because Hanukkah is, I'm sorry, someone's knocking on my door. I can hear someone coming down. So if you can hear the doorbell, please forgive. It's not normally like this in this house. But this morning, the door hasn't stopped going since 8 o'clock. So Hanneke, I'm glad you've explained that, because we see that all over the place. And here in the UK, it's not as big as it is in America. But thank you for explaining that. That's absolutely wonderful. So I will be going away and I will be writing down, and I'm really excited about creating what's coming in with the energy of miracles, because I love it. But please tell us, what is next for you?
Well, a very good question, because this is as well a thing which I'm very much working on. Wow, I'm gonna make it public.
Okay.
And you are the person with whom, and your and our sisters.
Yeah.
So my next step is becoming professional Kabbalah astrologer.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah. You know, I love astrology. I don't know, from my childhood. I have some sort of, very strong inclination, like feeling that it is calling me. And I was reading many, many books on it. But when first I came over Kabbalah 10 years ago, and studied a little bit, and I noticed that Kabbalah has its special astrology, but I didn't know what is the difference, and I was not really ready. And then I went to Theta Healing, as you as well, and achieved the certificate of sign there, which is the
highest level. Yes.
Yes. But Kabbalah was still calling me, and I'm very, very deeply studying it, as well as astrology. And my astrologer, it is a renowned teacher in Kabbalah astrology. And I'm so, well, fingers crossed.
I can't wait for you to do this. I mean, in our group, when the goddess calls the temples, I know that we will all jump on this. And I would like to invite you to the UK to do your workshops at the goddess rooms. Of course, we will do that.
Yeah. What I really love very much in Kabbalah astrology, that it gives a very profound, well, with respect to all other types of astrology, and there are many of them, it gives a very profound answer to the person's questions: why I'm here, what is my path this lifetime, what I have, what is this good to change from my past lives, what are the things that I brought with me, and I really have to correct them. And when I noticed this, when I realized it in my life, because I was thinking, oh, that is natural what I'm doing, and then I realized that these natural things, because they're from my past life. But these are not the things that I have to do. I have to change to a different path. And thanks God, I'm doing this different path. This lifetime, I really have to be a healer. If I don't do the healing this lifetime, that I will be not really making any sort of evolution and progress for my soul. This lifetime, I have as well to be an artist. I have to write books. I have to, really have to.
I know.
Make paintings. I have to sing. I have to dance. I have to be into creativity. And when I was having I really love to draw a picture, but I'm not an artist. How could I? Bullshit. I have to do this, because otherwise I will not make any correction for my soul. I will not have the opportunity to grow. That's why I'm telling to all women, if you feel some sort of inclination,
do it.
Wow, I want to do that, but I don't have any professional education. I didn't finish any singing school, or any, I don't know, whatever, or any dancing school. How could I dance? How could I sing? Of course you could, and you can, because your soul is calling for that. And when you look at your chart and your astrology chart, and I'm really happy that I now have God blessed me with having this knowledge to share that with people, and to tell them how they can follow their path, being very certain about this, just in the feeling, go baby, go do it.
Go baby. I love listening. I'm really mindful of the time. I really love listening to you. And Your work is incredible. So if anyone wants to connect with Irina, connect. She's incredible. I look forward to you coming to the UK to do the workshops. I look forward to working with you online because I really want this done. And yeah, this astrology is off the scale. And if I don't know if anyone else can feel that as she's talking, is it lighting you up? Is your stomach getting excited? Can you feel all like, oh my God, we can create and do anything in our life? Have you got that feeling? If not, why not? Because let me tell you, this is going to happen. And the minute we disconnect from the mass consciousness and we see where our life path is, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. We don't have to worry about anything because it is all going to be okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is all going to be okay. So on that note, Irina, I just want to say I love you. You look beautiful. Thank you for sharing your life and your stories with us. You can catch these lives again on our other pages and in the YouTube channel. So thank you so much. Buy the book. She's in volume 2. She's incredible. God bless. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Tina. Love you.
You're welcome.